aka Mecca Nelson. Thank you for joining the show. Yay! The very first show. Yay! I am so excited to be here. It has always been a passion of mine to do this. As you can see, I'm a very energetic person. And I want to say to you once again, thank you for joining Evolving the World with Mecca. Booyah! So guys, let me put you onto this right here, right? So when I think about evolving the world with Mecca, I think about helping others, being out there in the community, doing things for others that need help. Because when I needed assistance, there was amazing people that God put in my space to help me through my process. Yes, I want you to know that. Let me tell you something. There are people that God has in your space to help you through any process that you are going through. But you know what the key is? Allow yourself to be vigilant. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. And God will open up your eyes. I want to give you that right there. Take that with a fishing rod. And if anyone knows me, you know that's I always say stuff like that. Take it with a fishing rod and will it in and hold it dear to your heart, mind, body, soul, and spirit. I know you guys don't know too much about me, but I actually have two amazing guests that are going to join me, and I'm so excited to interview these beautiful queens. Powerhouse, blessings, and when God placed people in your space, and you don't have to always know them for but so long sometimes, and the energy is great. You have no other choice but to make things happen, right? So I would love to introduce Deborah and RL, my beautiful ladies.
Hey, y'all.
Hey! Yes, yes. Thank you, ladies, for being here and coming up to the show. I'm so excited.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, what I want to do is just get a little, know, info about who you are and what you do. I'm gonna let Deborah go first.
Uh-oh. Well, hello, everybody. I am Deborah Franklin. I am the host of Conversations with Deborah Franklin, Conversations for the Grown and Sexy. But tonight I am here representing KDCP Network, or I am one of the co-owners. And this network is owned by women for women to be able to jump on, spread their news, spread the word about what they are doing in their communities, to have their own shows. And tonight I am so excited to be a part of this first show, first episode with one of our new hosts on the KDCP Network.
Sorry, I just had to do that. I'm random like that.
That is so awesome, and I'm just so glad to be here. Thank you for letting me be one of your first guests.
Thank you for being here and supporting me and for being a amazing mentor. A blessing. Like I can't tell you, this lady will pick up the phone, she will text me, she will call me, she'll pray. We gotta get this together, all right? We're gonna get this together. And you need that push in life sometimes because sometimes you can just be a little like, no, no, I don't know. But, when God got something for you, can't no one take it away, but God will bring someone to say, here, and that was Deborah. And I love her for it.
Yes.
All right, tell the people about who you are, about yourself, what you do, how you do, and where you do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am RL Fleming, and I am the proud CEO of the RL Fleming Group, where I help small business owners with their business processes and operations. And I am the new co-owner of a construction company, which I will be talking more about soon. And I am going to start building homes and renovating. I am just so excited to see how you talked about having the right people in your network. Man, having the right people in my network has really expanded in the last month or two, and I am growing fast. So I'm excited to be here and love to tell everybody anything that they need to know.
I can't wait to hear more because let me tell you something. hiring for my business because God bless us the girl. So now I need to hire. So, oh, look at that! No,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Gotta support each other.
Absolutely.
Just saying.
Absolutely.
You see that? Oh, let me
Yes.
tell you guys
Yes.
something. You see how I just started off the beginning and look how the space is, right? And I need you guys to understand this. God gives you these confirmations,
Mm-hmm.
and it's through someone else. It's not through who you think it's gonna come from, right? And you have to be open to it, not stubborn. The stubbornness actually blocks
Yes.
your mental state, your spiritual state, right? To receive it. So you guys need to be open and vulnerable and allow yourselves to receive what is there for you. Because now this is this thing where it could take 10 years to come back to you. It could take 2 years. You just don't know when it's going to come back. So
Yeah.
when it's there, you better take advantage of it. You better learn, take it in, and cultivate healthy relationships. Let me say something about cultivating healthy relationships. It's learning how to communicate with people. You don't have to talk to people every day, but you know what? Send a text to say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? How's everything?
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
a long time. Oh, I missed you so much." Things like that. Even if you don't have their number, but you know them through social media, you can send a quick DM or messenger and say, "Hey, brother. Hey, sister. It's been a while. How's everything?
Yep.
I see you
Yep.
doing you." You know, check in on your people. It doesn't have to be a best friend that you talk to all the time, but check in on those people that are in your circle. Believe it or not, you will make a difference in their life. I just have to say that because this is real talk. Okay, this is real. The relationships are important, and just like the relationship that me and RL is about to have, I got my with Deborah, and Deborah ain't going nowhere.
No.
I'm just saying. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Deal like that's it. However, I want to know what. This is the question. This is it, dozy. What inspired you to do the work that you do? What was that point that the light bulb that lit up and that tweet that lit up? I'm gonna go with Deborah first. So either one of you guys could go first. I don't want to feel like I'm picking on Deborah all the time.
She picking on me. She picking on me.
That's okay.
I'll go because one thing a lot of people don't. I am connected, and I'm also the founder of Church Girl CEO. So one of the things that connected me, it made me want to even get back into media, made me want to get back into radio, made me want to get back into TV, was that I had a degree and I was never using it. Then I had really lost myself in the sauce, and I was always that girl. I was always too short for this, too fat for that, didn't have the right connections, and I really started to believe that thing. And then once I really hit rock bottom is when the light bulb came on for me that I am good enough, that I am smart enough, that my height, my weight had nothing to do with my success. And so I said, I actually started auditioning for different things. I even got a part on a regular talk show. And I'm like, wait a minute, if I can do this for somebody else, why can't I do this for me? And so that's when we started developing conversations with Deborah Franklin. And it just stemmed from one thing and everything. And so for me, it was my way of reclaiming who I was and embracing who I really was and standing on the fact that what all the negative talk that was coming to me was nothing but an act of the enemy to take me off of my journey of where I was supposed to be. Because a lot of times I look back, what if I hadn't listened to them telling me that? What if I hadn't let them turn my light off? No, because they turned it off. And what if I had not? But then God showed me, if you had not went through that process, you would not be where you are today. So I had to embrace where I came from in order to really appreciate where I'm going now. Because I promise you, God has been opening up doors for me that have just been blowing my mind. God has been connecting me to people that I was like, really? Really? Me? I know these people? So, it's like for real. And it's like, it's been amazing. And then just embracing who I really was as a person, as a woman of faith, as a woman in ministry, and being able to stand boldly on that and be who I am and who I've been called to do what I've been called to do.
I love that. That's powerful. You had me really thinking about when I started doing yoga. I'm not skinny, right? I'm not skinny, and I got judged because I was very hippie, and they would look at me and say, "You do yoga? Like, what poses can you do?" I'm like, "What? Watch me move." And they judged me, and then look at me now. My program is inside 60 plus group homes and foster homes. I provide
Yeah.
services inside the Department of Education. I have after school programs. You see, it's like it's what you just said, just reminisced with me so much. That it's when people say and do things to you, you don't allow what they say or do to affect you or to destroy you and take away from you. You
Mhm.
see? So the fact that I love how you was able to maneuver it and see how to take that pain and flip it into a purpose, right? It says a lot about who you are, your character, your strength, right? And you stood your ground and you didn't let no one take that away from you. I hope you guys are taking this because this is a message that a lot of sister people needs to take in and really soak it into our spirit. Yeah, I know it's easier said than done. But you
Mm.
have to allow yourself to receive it, believe it, have faith in it, and move through the process with it. You don't know what someone is going through or what someone is experiencing, but take it. Allow it to ignite the light inside of you.
Yeah.
Yes? Now, I want to know what inspired you, Miss Construction.
Yes. So I'm gonna start with what is meant for you is for you.
Mhm.
So I was in corporate America for a long time because I'm old, but for a long time. But so when I got laid off this last time, I said, I'm old enough, I can stop going to work for other people. Let me figure this out. And so I sat down with a young lady and she helped me determine that all these classes, all these certifications could be a business. And so that's how I started the RL Fleming Group. But my heart was not in the RL Fleming Group, it was in demolition. And I was like, oh man, I don't know how to start that. I'm a girl. Are they going to accept me? Oh, well, I do what's easy, this paperwork stuff, this process stuff. And so that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. But my heart still was being pulled to construction. And so, like, when I would go to government meetings for government contracting, I even had TDOT, Tennessee Department of Transportation. Hey, we really want you to get started. Just go take this certification, go do this thing. And I was so scared. So this couple in the last 2 weeks, because me and Deborah have been talking every week, and I just haven't even had time to tell her what's happened in this last week. I have talked about the construction, even though I hadn't done it, like really done it. And so a friend of mine who has no clue about business was at an event looking for a man, and this man walked up to her and said he needs some female construction owners. So here I go, starting on this new path, keeping my original business, which I love to help people. I want to see all of our Black businesses win. We can work for ourselves and make millions and don't have to worry about nobody telling us nothing.
That's right.
Just make sure we set it up right and make sure we create that legacy for our family. That's one side. So that side is going fine. But now the construction, I'm so excited because to be on site, to see a house go from dirt to fruition, it's an amazing feeling in sight. So I'm excited about it. And so my passion is really just now building homes where our people can say, that's my house.
Whoa, like you took my breath away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like I
You can have a moment, several of them.
I felt that. That was so powerful. Let me tell you why.
Deborah, are you crying? Oh, okay.
It looked like you're right.
I was like, what the heck?
I was like, let me. Oh, she was holding.
I'm good. I'm holding my emotions.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause you see, I needed a moment too. uh, I that right there is so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it, it's it's this process of what was deep down inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
It honestly,
Yeah.
this is something that's been ringing in my spirit for the past few weeks. And I even did a post on my Instagram about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a thought, but it was a passion. And that thought became something powerful. This is
Yep.
what I literally, I did a post about Starbucks,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the post was about me having a Starbucks snack and a drink. And I said that my after school uh, children, my after school Yoma kids, my after school program, they give me Starbucks gift cards. But the Yoma method was just a thought,
Mm.
right?
Right.
And it went from a thought
Mm-hmm.
to getting contracts.
Yep.
You see? So it's like when you said that, it's
Yep.
what is that word you used earlier, Deborah? I can't remember the word right now, but it I can't remember the word right now. I'm gonna leave it right there. However, there's a connection when you take that thought and you took action with it, right? And it was at time and place, right time and place,
Yep.
right? And the person underestimated what, or should I say, who was needed. Hey, who was needed? I love you, men. Much love, my brothers. But a sister girl was needed. A queen was
Mm-hmm.
needed. And the queen is bursting open doors right now,
Yep.
doing what has been on her heart. That was a thought. And now it became into fruition as something powerful and amazing. Ay, ay, ay.
Yes. Yes.
But you can't get better than that.
No. And whatever your passion is, man, don't give it up. I don't care what nobody tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Even yourself, fight against yourself, because I was just really fighting against myself.
Mhm.
I've been playing with tools since I was like 3. My granddaddy wanted a grandson, and there I was. So I've been playing with tools and cars, working on cars and stuff since I was little. But I'm girly, so I'm like, okay, I don't want to be bothered with all these crazy men. Forgive
That's
me,
right.
I love y'all, but
That's right.
now to be able to go on site and get the training for free, to go and just be a part of it and see and get what I need to be able to get this business off the ground. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I just feel like it's so powerful to hear the stories and how there is a connection within those stories. And when you think about it, it's allowing yourself to not let fear conquer you, but you conquer the fear, right? You conquer the doubts. So what I often say in my classes is that you never allow the situations in life to detour you from what you're doing. You hold on to it. And as you hold on to it, God sends you signs and it starts to evolve little by little. And I'm a notebook girl. Notebook and pens. I'm like, I have notebooks for everything. Yeah, look at me here. I got a notebook for every little thing. And I create like this whole thing are based around my goals. And I never say, oh, I'm gonna leave that alone. No, what happens is it sits, it's like Deborah and RL. Tell me not. It's like it simmers inside of your spirit. It simmers. And my trick is I pray, I meditate, I fast. I pray, I meditate, I fast. And I said, oh, it comes to you. I swear, it's like,
Yep.
oh, and
Downloads, downloads.
yes. And then next thing you know, boom,
Mm-hmm.
the person that needed to be in that space at the same time you're in that space is in that space. Hey, wait a minute. That was not a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Don't you dare say it was a coincidence. That was
Nope.
divine purpose. Woo!
Yes, yes.
I just, boy, oh, my sisters, oh. I am serious. This is powerful. And what I want to say is that, guys, there is power in your thoughts, okay?
Amen. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Power.
Absolutely.
And just because that negative thing happened, you see how she said that this time I got laid off. I said, you know what? I can work for myself. I don't have to.
Yep.
Listen, let me say something to you guys. God bless you all with talents. The goal is to go deeper inside of you, to tap into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Something that you're doing out there right now that you feel like it's a hobby or it's just something. But let me tell you something. That something can make you money,
Yes.
right? If RL, Deborah, myself did not take that thought, it was like the seed being planted,
Mm-hmm.
right? And put the action in. Like my mentor, Dr. Stacy says, action, action, despite the distraction. You see what I'm saying? We took that thought, regardless of what distractions was coming, regardless, those distractions could be what people are saying, the naysayers. Those distractions can be something that you're experiencing at that time and at that moment. But when you plant that seed and you start to water it, little by little, water it, feed it, the harvest will be like, bam, I had arrived. How you doing? How you doing? I had arrived.
Right. Because you'll look back and be like, man, it's been 2 years. I made my first million. Man, it's been a month. I made my first million. Whatever that looks like for whatever you're doing, if you just keep little by little watering that plant, step by step. I always tell my clients, every foot forward is a step forward. It doesn't matter how small it is, how little it is, how many you took. Just keep going forward. Keep moving. Mm-hmm.
You see, keep moving, keep pushing.
Yeah.
Make it happen. Don't let the people, don't let anyone take away from who you are, your goal, nor your dream. Because I need you to understand this. There's something bigger and better waiting for you. And there is no time to regret. There's no space for regret. Don't regret, oh, I should have this, I should have. Nah, take the leap. You fell, go right back into it. Because listen, it's not a failure. Wait a minute, this is the message I wanted to get to you. You are not a failure. Just because it didn't work out that time, or the second time, or third, 56th, 15th million time. Let me tell you something. You know what that is? That's just God telling you, I'm trying to show you which way to do it now, but you're not being vigilant now. You're not being disciplined. Where's the balance? Are you being vulnerable? Are you being stubborn? Are you trying to move in your own way when you have to move in the way that God has created it for you in that certain space? You have to take in all that is yours and receive all that is yours. And receive it. Take it. Don't let no one take that away from you, because at the end of the day, there's no regrets. And I'm going to say it again. There is no regrets. Because you know what? God is just telling you, you have to do it another way.
Absolutely.
You have to do it a different way each time. because you
Yep.
learn something from every time you fail. It's a learning experience. It's not to break you or to destroy you. It's actually to build you to whatever it is that you're creating, for it to be the way that it's supposed to be. I need you guys to really take that in, because that I had to learn that myself. So I'm not just talking. I'm not just pushing it out to you. I'm literally speaking from experience. Yes, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure my ladies, my queens up here can say the same thing.
Yep, yep. I will say this is my seventh and eighth business. The other ones weren't failures. They just weren't the thing that I was passionate about. So I would start and wouldn't finish. But I learned from each one of those. I think I always watch Warren Buffett and what he says, but he won't even invest in your business if you haven't failed in a previous business, because you need to learn those lessons. And that doesn't mean that that particular business needs to be a failure, but you need to have accomplished some things, gone through some things, so you can understand how a business should run and work
That's right.
well.
That's right. See? So, guys, we're going to wrap this up right here. And I just want to bless you guys with these words of inspiration, these words of wisdom, words that have a purpose, right? And learning to take all that you need and receive all that is yours. And just allow yourself to be great, allow yourself to be awesome. And I'm going to ask my queens here, what would you pass down to our family out there? And what would you pass down to them to inspire them, to motivate them, to give them some wisdom, to get that fire ignited inside of them? Either one of you guys can pick.
So I'm gonna fall back on what I said before, which was what is meant for you is for you. Keep moving forward, no matter how small the step, no matter how bad that day got. Keep moving forward, and you'll accomplish everything that you're setting out to do.
Mhm.
Absolutely, I totally agree. And don't listen to the naysayers. If God told you to do it, then do it.
Mm,
It doesn't
mm.
matter what's going on. Trust the process and get it done.
Amen. Amen.
Boom! Just like that, baby! We brought you some great words. I hope you guys take it. I want you guys to live it and walk it. Yes, yes, yes. I know it's easier said than done, but we're not just talking from a book. We're not talking from reading a piece of paper or something on the internet. We're talking from the experience, right? So I need you guys to receive this wholeheartedly. Take a minute, reflect on it, write about it in a journal if you need to, pray on it, take it, receive it, because this is for you to take and to achieve in your life. Like, we're in the last month of quarter one. For the year, we got quarter two. Go get your blessings. Go get. Yeah. It's kind of sort of. But guys, thank you for joining Evolving the World with Mecca, the microphone check 1 2 1 2. Guys, I love you. Have a good one. Peace, blessings.